Hi and welcome to this tour of the Blue Lagoon Queen in Calaves, Halkidiki. This is the main entrance. It's about a 45 to 1 hour coach drive from the airport. It's fairly flat. There is some inclines along the way. If you are prone to travel sickness, maybe a tablet might be quite useful. As you come through the main security gate, if you look to your right, you'll see the water park. There'll be more on that later on in the video. It's a great area for young kids and actually adults as well. I quite enjoyed it as well. So yeah, we'll see more of that later. To the left of the main entrance, as you're looking at the hotel, is the outdoor theatre. This is where the entertainment team put on performances such as kind of Disney shows, not Disney quality, but certainly Disney themed, and singing, dancing, those kind of things. So they do a good job, and it's a nice area to be with a bar. Moving away from the theatre area, you'll be back on track towards the main entrance. You'll see lots of cars parked there, or certainly we did when we were there. I think there's lots of Greek and surrounding country visitors to this resort. Certainly a lot of Greek registration plates, so there's not an abundance of parking, so I guess they kind of pile up around the area. We didn't see many of them move the week we were there, so I don't think it's a safety concern. There is crossings for both the water park and the outdoor theatre. Moving on to the main entrance, it's a modern theme to this resort, exceptionally clean and only built in 2024. It is rather a large resort, particularly if you're going down to the beach from the main entrance. I timed it at about a 5-minute walk, so there is golf carts to help you with that journey. The reception area is really clean, plenty of seating if you're waiting for a collection or just wanted somewhere nice to sit. The reception staff are actually really friendly. Some minor mistakes on check-in. We did check in very late. They forgot to put our bands in. It was no big issue. We went back the next day and it was all resolved pretty quickly. And very friendly staff to talk to as well. If you walk straight through the reception, you'll come to the main pool area. To the right hand side of the reception is the main buffet area where they serve breakfast and dinner. The staff here are really friendly, usually a nice welcome with a welcome drink. Immediately to your left as you enter the dining area is the kids food section. So a selection of chips, chicken nuggets, pizza, those kind of items. To the right hand side of this is the main food area with the usual selections you'd expect in a 5-star all-inclusive. So everything from soups and salads to start, through high quality meats and fish for the mains, and then some really nice puddings. There's ample seating and we never struggled for a table for 6 people. As you exit the dining room, there's an art gallery to your right, and on the left hand side is the TUI rep area where you can book your excursions or sort out any problems. Moving back past the reception desk to your left is a nice bar. As you can see, a selection of wines and spirits served on the all-inclusive. Also plenty of seating for an evening of playing cards or just relaxing. One thing we noticed was the consistency of the cocktails wasn't really there, but you soon find out your favourite bartender who makes it how you like it. Moving out the reception area, you see this nice walkway towards the main pool area. On the right hand side you can see the seating area for the buffet, and on the left you can see the seating area for the bar where they play live music of an evening. Moving towards the main pool, you can see that everything is very well signposted. Something I really liked about this hotel was there was no mad panic for sunbeds in the morning. There was ample sunbeds for everyone. No one was really getting up silly o'clock to put towels on, and it was all very civilised. So yeah, a nice pool area to be in for the morning. Looking from the reception towards the pool, if you turn left here, you come to the gym area, a spa and indoor pool, as well as a small convenience store. There's a pretty good little store actually, it contained everything you'd need, flotation devices, some cream and souvenirs, as well as some snacks if you didn't have enough of the all-inclusive. Speaking of all-inclusive, if you overindulge, there is a gym on site, really well equipped. I have to say we did attend it a couple of times and found it to be pretty much empty and plenty of equipment in there. Moving back to the main pool area, as you can see, it's a very big pool, plenty of space. We never felt crowded at all in the week that we were there, and I think the hotel was pretty much full. No one really misbehaving, plenty of lifeguards. Yeah, just a really nice place to relax. There's also several jacuzzis around the pool, which again never got crowded. With it being a full water park on site, this area never really got crowded with lots of kids. There was obviously children in the pool, but as I say, we never had any issues with noise or anything like that. It was quite a relaxing place to be to read a book. We were in a ground floor room with pool view. In fact, it's that one straight ahead. Really convenient for the morning, getting out, getting onto a sunbed and relaxing. If you walk straight past the pool, you come to the pool bar area, which serves obviously drinks, cocktails and coffees. To the left hand side of the bar is a snack area, serving ice creams, waffles and some savoury bits, things like wraps. Behind the bar is a seating area. We found the kids club around here quite a lot of the time. There's a table tennis table, and as you move beyond that, there's a nice play area. Beyond the play area is more accommodation and some swim-up rooms. These rooms have a shared pool coming off the rooms themselves and a lifeguard as well, sitting there pretty much permanently. Just a note on pools, they all do only open at 10 AM and they close at 6 PM, or at least they did while we were there, which is in August. Past this second block of accommodation is the towel exchange area. The bins are to the right and this opens up daily to exchange your towels. As you'd imagine, all the water is bottles, so there is also an area where you can recycle those bottles. Past the towel exchange to the right hand side is the first of the a la carte restaurants, the Nefelli Plaza restaurant. This serves lunch daily without any booking, and a dinner of an evening, but you must book that with guest relations. This restaurant serves Mediterranean food. The lunch is exceptional. Similar choice to an evening meal you'd expect in the main buffet, but a much more relaxed and quiet environment. We only struggled for a table one day. We had a party of 6, so often had to find a larger table, but we simply walked down to the next restaurant, which will be shown shortly. Coming out of the restaurant and heading further towards the beach, on the left hand side there is a Pilates and yoga area with daily classes. To the right hand side of this, just after the restaurant, is another accommodation block with another swim up option for pools. Again, this is a shared option with the accommodation to your left and right, and comes with a lifeguard. After this final accommodation block is the beach area. So first of all you have a beach bar which serves snacks and drinks. And then to the right hand side, the second of the a la carte restaurants with a rooftop dining area. This area is beautiful of a morning and evening. It does get very hot during the day as you'd expect, but certainly an after dinner cocktail up here was very nice. The higher area of the two seating areas gives you a lovely view over the beach and the surrounding area. Back down the stairs and heading to your right, you come to the second of the a la carte restaurants. Being closer to the sea, this is advertised as a fish restaurant, but does serve a wide variety of cuisine. I had a steak one night, which was fantastic, and the service was, I would say, average on the night we went, but during the day for lunch, absolutely fantastic. Very similar offering during the day as the other a la carte restaurant. So for lunch you come and help yourself to the buffet. Plenty of Greek salads which are absolutely fantastic. Lots of seating, and again we very rarely struggle to get a seat in here. As I said, on the evening that we attended the restaurant, the service was pretty poor. The food was slow. In fact, I think we'd finished our starters and moved halfway through our mains before my daughter got her starter. But you know, it's a beautiful surrounding, and you probably can't be too picky. The food was excellent. Coming out the restaurant and turning to your right, you'll head towards the beach. Just be aware there is a small road to cross here. We saw very little traffic down this road the whole week that we were there, but it is something to bear in mind if you have young children. The crossing is well marked, and on the rare occasion that we were crossing when traffic was coming, they adhered to the stop sign. Moving on to the beach, there's plenty of private sunbeds and parasols. There's also a member of staff on the beach tidying up constantly, so it's immaculately clean. The sand is very soft, but it does get very hot as usual, so best to use flip-flops or the boardwalk provided. The water was very calm when we were there, apart from when it was churned up by a passing speedboat or two, so it's very safe for swimming. The only thing to consider is it's very stony getting in and out. Water shoes would be advised for easy entry, but once you're in and beyond about 3 meters, the stones stop and it's a nice sandy bottom. We visited this area in August and the water was very warm, not too warm that it wasn't refreshing when you went in, and there was some escape from the hot sun. One tip is not to stand still too often. There is small fish that do like to have a nibble of your feet. Heading back up the beach towards the road, if you turn left, there is the sister hotel, the TUI Blue Lagoon Princess. These day beds are available for hire. We didn't bother, the sunbeds are really comfortable. Beyond that, there is the lifeguard station, and then further again is an area where you can hire boats or do water sports. It was our intention to hire a boat. Unfortunately, you can't do that here. It is captained at €150, and jet ski hire, where you can obviously sail yourself or ride yourselves, is I think €60 for 15 minutes, which, to be honest, it seemed a little steep to us, and we didn't partake. There is massage available on the beach. We didn't partake in that either, so I can't really comment on the quality, but the option is available to you if you want to relax on the beach. Heading back away from the beach into the TUI Blue Lagoon Queen, on your right hand side you'll notice there is more accommodation. These are private swimming pools. The ground floor has access to a pool just for you and the occupants of the room. From a quick search, these are the most expensive rooms in the hotel. They have great views of the beach, and as I said, the ground floor will have access to that private pool. Heading back into the hotel complex on the left hand side past the beach bar, there's steps down to a toilet, which is always very clean, never too busy, but be careful, it is quite hot down there. For reference, this next part of the video is sped up. This is a walk back from the beach bar to the main reception area. It did take me 5 minutes, a steady pace, but if you are not as stable on your feet perhaps, or need assistance, you can call reception to collect you in a golf cart. Once back in the reception, if you head back through the main entrance towards the car park area and turn left, you'll come to the Aqualand water park. For us, this wasn't an all-day area, just somewhere we visited for an hour or so, to get the kids to go on the rides and in the splash area, and then back to the main pool area. That said, there is plenty of beds here. and shade, so if you wanted to spend all day here, you could. It's quite a safe area with lots of lifeguards. There's 5 main slides. 3 are death drop style slides. Not that intense, but they are good for adults. The other 2 are rather slow tube slides, which are great for younger kids. Our youngest, who's 8, loved the splash area with the giant bucket that dumps a load of water on you every 30 seconds, and about 4 or 5 smaller slides. Surrounding the splash area is a rather nice lazy river with plenty of inflatables, waiting no more than a minute to get one. That concludes our tour of the TUI Blue Lagoon Queen in Calaves. Any questions, comment down below. I'm happy to answer them.